Welcome everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with episode 8, Train of Thought. And yes, so here we are over here at the train, let's say train depot. Let's get some, we got field info on, help window on, yes. So, what's happening this episode? Well, in a totally contrary move to my every instinct, we are going to sell everything in this episode. Everything we sell will be sold via the train system on this map on Edgewater, Saskatchewan. Now, here is a train. This train is beautiful. It is a custom designed, well, the train is pretty much standard, but the skin is obviously, well, generically Canadian Railway. Now we have two railways two main railways, Canadian Pacific and Canadian National, CNCP. So this is kind of like almost either one it could be. However, this is very accurate, is at least to the eye. Something we see a lot of here in Canada, and this of course is one of the Saskatchewan branded, do you want to say? I guess you could say that. And then we have a generic one here, another Saskatchewan one, and a Canada. So this is the train that is on this map. If we take a look at our, not there, up here on our PDA, it's a fairly short track that runs just the bottom corner or the southwest corner of our map here. Here we are right here. Here's our truck. Here's a train. We have rented the train already. There's a couple of rental train spots over here, over here, over here. The sell point is Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, which is one of the major cities in Saskatchewan, and this is where the grain gets sent. So we're going to show you all the different ways. Well, there isn't a whole lot of different ways, but we're going to show the different ways. There's only one way. We're going to show you how to sell grain via the train, and this was inspired or at the request of one of my viewers who frequently comment and is also playing on this map and is actually having some problems using the train, which is not a surprise. Mark is his name. I'm not going to say the full name, but if you take a look at the comments, he frequently comments on all of the most of my videos anyways. So anyways, what happens here? So this is the silo that you use to put your grain in to get the grain into the train. There is over here, this is the load spot for the train, and we're going to go in here. This is where you, at least, wait a minute, that's where you should be. No, sorry, that's a fake one. Here's the one you'd be loading into. Yes, here it is. Right, so let's scroll over to our truck. Yeah, I don't know why this one's here. This one is not operative. Maybe it's an old one that they're using for other purposes or whatever. So here we are. If this works, start filling. Yes, soybeans. Well, there we go. Yes, so we're not selling them. This is a silo. So I can actually come in here and let's see if it shows up. Yeah, so it's still showing that we have it in our possession. So it is actually a silo that you can use if you want to. Right, so this is the side with the silo. There is also a sell point here, right here. So if you pour it in here, you're going to sell it. if you pour it in here, it gets deposited into this silo, of which I'm not sure if you can actually tell what's it. Well, there is one way you can tell what's in here. You can also come back up in here. Let's just jump in there for a second and turn around. It's hard to, there's, as far as I know, there's nowhere on the map that you can go and take a look at it. It's like, oh, okay, I got this much in the train silo. But if we come over here, we should, there we go. So, if we come over here, it's going to tell us what's in here. And as you can see, 39,822 liters of soybeans. Oh, Farm Dog Max is... So, railway. Well, we have already rented this, so we're gonna, don't worry, we are going to show renting, getting the train set up and all that. But let's start it up. It's just like a vehicle. Let's back it up a little bit so that we can still scroll through. See, if I press my triangle, we can scroll through. We're on the train, the engine, and then the first car. And the first car, oh, we have passed it. Let's L1 and up, I believe. L1 and up should open the... train's always a little difficult to see what's going on. L1 and left. Oh, L1 and left. Okay. Opens that cover. Okay, let's back it up again. Underneath the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Right there. Start filling soybeans. Right, so we are loading that into our car right now. What we can you can kind of see it there. There we go. 39,000 liters of soybeans. Now, all you have to do is drive it off the map. And as we go forward, here we go. Off, let's get our little map on there. There we go. There we're down at the bottom left, and we're heading towards... at 50 miles an hour, heading towards that green spot over there, which I had tagged. Now this, the train system on FS22 is much different than FS19, and there we go. So now it just kicked me out and says it will drive to Saskatchewan and return on the other side of the map. Do you want the train to sell the loaded goods? Yes. And there it is. There is my payment. Ba-bam. 114,211 plus a 10,000 environmental score reward, and you're dumped off unceremoniously at the side of the train, of the tracks. But you can just scroll back into. So that is what we're going to be doing the next time I show it. I had that kind of set up to start the episode, but we have plenty more to do in this episode, and once we get back to the farm, which is just around the corner, so let's go for a little drive. I have purchased another field, and we have plenty of money. No new equipment to speak of yet. If we take a look at our... yeah, nothing in used equipment sales yet either. And why do I have... oh, yes, I did take... I've been doing some contracts, harvesting contracts. It's just easy, and kind of easy money, and just kind of building up my funds a little bit. So it wasn't cheated in there. It was just... doing contracts, harvest contracts, because you get paid for the harvest contract, and then any leftover product, so wheat or whatever it is, grain, whatever you're harvesting, anything left over, you could either keep or sell for a profit. So sometimes, a lot of times, it's more than what the contract was worth, what you sell the product for. So that was nice. I made a little bit of a trail here to make it look like, yeah, there's kind of like a little bit of a trail here from off the road. We still haven't done much with this area here. I'm still trying to figure out a way to fill in these lakes, but let's hop up here for a minute. Yeah, so that's still an issue there. This field here I did purchase. There was some crop on there. I harvested it and I planted canola. So we're going to try canola once again. And then we're going to, this is a small enough field we can swath it and do that. The other fields are a little bit too big. There's this little one here too I've been eyeing, but but anyways, so sunflowers here, if you recall. Corn over here. There is also this field, and also, of course, this end field over here. We can really expand this, excuse me, this field pretty good. Excuse me. And so we're still looking at, a sprayer is going to be really expensive. Still kind of looking at it, but that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm probably there's not a whole lot going on up until we start looking at harvest again. So we're just going to zip through the months here, unless something pops up like used equipment. I might snag something. But for the time being, we're just going to carry on. And as, what do we have here? We got some barley. Barley is not going to, yeah, December. The barley is going to be in December. We also have, what else we got? Fertilizer? No, we got some flax. That was in that field that we just bought. That's in December too. So we just sold whatever we had that. We got a little bit of lentils, but that's not enough. Oh, sorry, lentils was in the what in that it was in that field, and flax was just some leftover flax I got from somewhere, from a contract. Right, so we're just gonna zip along ahead and get until we start harvesting. We got corn and sunflowers, so yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Well, it's October now, and our corn is ready. Yes, and let's see what is happening with our good old corn here. So October is pretty bad for pricing. We'll have to wait till December, but I did want to show you the Saskatoon is still giving the best price, as trains usually do, or any train on any map. The train will often give the best price for any crop. The downside really is it costs you money. The rental, the train rental, and of course it's $1,000 per hour. Of course you're not using it for an hour, but oh, it's pretty lumpy here. But I did want to show you that, yeah, we're going to be harvesting the corn, but we're going to store it, and then we're going to wait till the better price, of course, but for you, it'll only take a mere fraction of a second till we're there. Me, I'll have to finish. This was the corn header that was on sale, so it's not the largest corn header. But it is a tool height control one, so that's why I'm going fast. And once we get the edge done, a couple of headlands, I can let the AR worker have a go at it, like here on the straightaway, and they just do a bunch. That is the one thing that workers do much better, is drive in a straight line than I can. Pretty much. And it's a little dark. It's October, 8:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. 8 o'clock in the morning in October. Yes, it is. It's starting to get dark in the morning, and it happens to do that in this part of the world. In winter, it gets really dark. Well, of course, at night, but it stays dark until quite late in the morning, and it turns dark quite early in the afternoon. around my part of the world where I am at. On the shortest day of the year, sunrise is, I think, at like 9 or something like that. But I do know around about 4:30, it's pretty much dark already. Yeah, so very little daylight in the winter. However, summertime is glorious, as it's light about 5:30 in the morning, and it stays light out until about 10:30 at night, something like that. So yeah, but I've talked about that already before, I'm sure. So I'm gonna finish this. You've seen me, well, we haven't done corn yet on this map in this series, but of course we've done corn. I'm sure everyone has done corn a lot, as it's a base game crop, so nothing all that exciting, although our yield is not too bad. We'll be curious to see what our yield, oh, well, I could kind of see here what our yield is compared to the previous crop, and we're looking pretty good. We're going from yellow to green, and from red to yellow, it looks like here. Yeah, so pretty good. I'd say we're doing better. So, right-ho. Sunflower's not ready yet. Sunflower is usually pretty late. Much later than corn, of course. Corn matures, well, at least here it does. Matures a lot faster, and we are obviously harvesting. So, worker has been hired, and we'll see you at the end of this, just to give a little bit of a tally and do what we're going to be doing going forward. Well, hello everybody. Yes, we got corn. We're done the corn, and we have, well, where's the corn? There's the corn. 176,000 liters, so pretty good. And guess what? We went ahead another month, and our sunflowers are ready in November, which is right now. And so we are going to get this off the field too. No snow, thank goodness. Our canola is probably not going to be ready until spring, unfortunately. We planted it way too late, and I'm not going to do it in the snow because it's just wrong, and it won't hurt it. So, but we're going to get this off the field and see what we're, whoa. Looks like we're doing a little bit better for yield. And yes, I forgot to plant that spot there. But yes, I'm going to get this. This is our first harvest off the our modified field, I guess, or our more modified field. And so we're gonna do this. It's yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's still kind of dark, which is what happens in about this time of year, like I was talking about. So what's going to happen now is we're gonna do this, and then we're going to take a load of something, either corn or sunflower, and we're gonna go through the whole process of renting a train and doing that all from the beginning, showing where we go, showing where to rent the train, and then kind of do that process again. That I kind of showed you the back end of that whole process, but we're going to show it again as promised, and we're going to see how much sunflowers we end up with. So yeah, I'm just gonna again kind of continue on here. Oh, that was close. It takes a little bit longer with the this is a bit of a smaller corn head than than I could have got, but it was used on sale, so I got it when I got it, and now I'm using it, so it's all right. I can still go fast with it, so that's kind of a bonus. Well, it's a huge bonus actually. I have not checked our used equipment though. Nothing all that. No, nothing interesting there really. And right, so we are going to yeah, I'm gonna do this for a while, and then we'll come back and we'll whoa, stop dude, stop. And then yeah, then we're gonna go sell it with the train. So see you when we're done here. Well, I just couldn't wait. Our worker is still harvesting the sunflowers, but let's go and sell this corn anyways, because it's gonna be a while and I don't want to wait. So let's get this done. Let's get some lights on. It is 11 o'clock and still a little bit dusky, but here we go with our TARDIS trailer. Yes, it's ridiculously unreal, but I don't want to make 10 trips, so let's just go out here and let's do this step by step. Sell our corn, which we can show you here. Corn at Saskatoon, $747 per 1,000 liters. If we show it's not a great time to sell it, probably about one of the worst times to sell it, but what the heck. Let's go. All right, so I've marked it on my map. As you can see, the green pillar of light is marking actually the let's say exit point, shall we say, of where the train is going to go, but that is not where we are going to, well, drop our grain off. You know where that is. However, the higher train point, you can do it here, but I wouldn't recommend that because we haven't put any grain in the train yet. So we're going to travel along this road here, and we're going to go up closer to where the grain depot is, or the silo, and continue along this road. Trying to stay on the road, that would be good. And right over here, oh, there goes the train right now. So he's off to Saskatoon. So here's our trigger here that we're going to use, and let's get our help window on so we can show what's actually going on here. So as we come up there, it says rent L3, rent train for $1,000 per hour. Okay, L3. There we go. So it says the train is going to arrive soon at 500, and it's at 600. So it's going away right now because we just seen it pass. It's on its way there. So it's going to go off the map. We can see that up here. Oh, he's already gone. So he's already passed this. We should see it popping up here pretty soon. So let's make our way over to the input area. We gotta just drive around. Whoa! Oh dear! He came around the other way. What the heck? He backed up. Oh. That was he come from the other way. What the heck? Oh man. Okay, well, look both ways before you cross the tracks. Thank goodness we're yeah, okay. So he did a really a hardcore stop and reverse. Okay, so There's our train. Let's turn around here. Let's get into there and dump our grain into the silo. We could go around this way because it's not this one, as you recall. It's this one over here. Right, so let's get in there. There we go. And now, there's a couple of things that I haven't tried. And is there a collision with the roof here? Yes, there is. That's not good. Right, so well, okay. That's right. So I haven't tried. What I have not tried is let's get back over here. What I haven't tried is loading the grain onto the train and then well, you have to sell it. I guess you can leave it on the train, but it's going to charge you $1,000 per hour for the train rental. So let's run over here and hop in our train and kind of know the drill already. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, so that one's still open. So you just start the train as you would start the vehicle, unless you got the automatic engine start, and then it would automatically start. And you just back up as you normally would back up with a vehicle. It's just a train. And whoa, wait, accelerate to slow down and go forward. We'll put it in the. You can choose which car. I do believe they hold 200,000 each. But let's, and then you just press your L3. There we go. The corn, 176,000 liters of corn. And there it is, filling in. Fills pretty quick. I'm impressed. It's going up quite quickly. And, oh, I think it's 100,000 liters per car, which is not a problem. 90,000, right? Okay, so let's switch here. And let's open up the start filling. Maybe it's already open. Yeah, so 90,000 liters per train car. It's filling the second one. I do believe we opened it. So that should be it. We should be filled there. Now you can put different products in each car. I just have corn right now. But there we go. So now you can leave it sit here and you can charge it 100,000 or $1,000 per hour. You can also unload, as you can see there, that the trigger. So it's a load and unload area. Not that it's really helpful because we don't have, the train doesn't go around the map. It just, if we look at it again, it just goes from here to there. So there is no really access anywhere else. It's just a grain elevator that you can use to sell your grain to Saskatoon. And again, we just drive forward here. And at that point over there by that green dot, I do believe that's where it's going to kick us out again as we drive forward here. And it's going to ask us, do you want to sell? I wonder what it would say if I said no. Well, let's try that. So what if I go say no? Oh. Buy train? Now, I think it's still charging me because I can, oh, he's done. Let's go. One more thing I'm going to try here. There is a option to toggle to switch to trains. I have it off. Let's turn that on. And let's jump around to see if it's going to toggle me. Oh no, it's not going to toggle me to the train because the train is off the map. And now we have to wait. Now we've done it. Now we have to wait for the train to come back around. All right, the train came back around and we're back in the train. It's still rented, so we're still paying for it. I tried to go to one of those rent a train. It says return the train. I don't know what's gonna. I was afraid to choose the yes. Let's return the train. And so we're going to just go ahead and sell it. I would advise that. I would advise yes. Press yes when it comes here, and there it is. We have sold our corn. If we pop back over here, I do want to show something else. There are at least three rental places. That one where we did before, there was one way up there where we've seen. But if we run down the tracks here, you can see the blue icon down there. There is one over there as well. Right over here. Now you can also rent it from here. Rent the train for $1,000 per hour. Yeah, right there. Not right now, thank you. And this is, what is this? I do believe this is the dairy. Yes, it is. Look at that. So there you go. That is. I say we're going to do that. Well, we did the train twice. Let's unhire him and go back in here. So, yes, that is how you sell product to Saskatoon on the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map. And, yeah, we're going to continue harvesting sunflower seeds from that. And then, yeah, we got to wait till spring again to plant. We're going to see what our canola is, here, that new field we bought, 17. Yeah, so that is growth. Ooh, well, if it doesn't snow, we'll be able to get that off the field, and we'll do the old swather and the old-fashioned, the Canadian way of harvesting. It's a small field. So we're going to do that and see what we get off of that, because that is the soil type on that field is very favorable. We should get a really excellent yield off of that. Plus the bonus with doing the swathing, it says you get a 20% yield bonus when you swath and combine with the pickup header. So there is incentive to do it. And here we are back at the farm, and plans going ahead. I don't know. We didn't buy any new equipment. If we take a look at our used equipment, nothing here again is striking my fancy. Nice thing about having, well, I guess I could still. I mean, right? I'm rambling. I don't know what else I'm going to say. We need to unload. Where did it go? He's around here somewhere. Where are you, harvester? There he is. Right, so we're getting a pretty good yield off of this. He's already full, and he's just done this part of the field, so we should get quite a yield with sunflowers. It's very encouraging. And let's just go up here. There we go. Right. So exciting. And thanks to Mark again for the suggestion, or the request, I should say, how to show you how to rent the train and sell grain to Saskatoon using the train on the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next episode. And remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.